Gamers have dreamed for years of playing the most demanding, ultra-realistic games at 4K resolution with blazing fast 240 frames per second. But until now, that level of performance was something only tech demos and marketing slides could promise. With DLSS 4.5, NVIDIA is trying to turn that dream into reality by combining a new transformer-based super-resolution model with an upgraded 6x frame generation system that uses AI to create up to 5 or even 6 extra frames for every single frame your GPU actually renders. Instead of lowering settings or turning off heavy features like path tracing, players can now keep ultra graphics on, crank up ray-traced lighting and shadows, and still push their high-end 4K 240Hz monitors close to their full potential, even on more modest RTX 50 series cards that would normally struggle at these settings. In practical terms, DLSS 4.5 focuses on cleaning up some of the biggest complaints from earlier versions: shimmering edges, ghosting behind fast-moving objects, and unstable details when a camera moves quickly. The second-generation transformer model has been trained on NVIDIA's massive supercomputers to better understand motion and fine texture. So when you sprint through a neon-lit cyberpunk city, race at 300 kilometers per hour on a wet track, or dodge spells in a chaotic boss fight, the image stays sharper and more stable instead of breaking into blurry trails. At the same time, the new dynamic multi-frame generation logic can intelligently decide how many AI frames to insert, aiming to keep latency similar to classic 1x frame generation. So competitive players are not forced to choose between smoothness and responsiveness every time they enable DLSS. NVIDIA is rolling out DLSS 4.5 Super Resolution through its NVIDIA app, first as a beta in early January 2026, and then as a full release around mid-January, which means RTX owners can start testing the new model in supported games right now instead of waiting for a completely new driver branch. For many users with a 4K 240Hz display on their desk, but only a mid-range next-gen GPU inside their PC, this update could be the missing link that finally lets their hardware shine, especially in the latest path trace titles that used to crush frame rates. If NVIDIA's promises hold up across a wide range of games, DLSS 4.5 will not just be a small upgrade. It will be another big step in the shift from traditional raw rendering towards an AI-assisted future, where smart upscaling and frame generation matter just as much as pure GPU power in deciding how smooth and cinematic your games can look.